What is up, folks? Craig here, and welcome to Blueprints. I wasn't going to make a video of Blueprints, but like I've played a little bit of it before, so I'm not going to try and lie and say that I've never done it before. But I know how to get a good start going, and I've seen a lot of people online that are they're like Googling and searching for results and how to get started and what to do and all that stuff. So I thought what I'll do is I'll jump in and I'll show you a little bit about how I start, because I'm not an expert. I do know a few things, but I'll talk about them as I go. Yeah, like it's unbelievable. This game is unbelievable. So if you don't know what it is, it's an RNG, almost like a deck builder, map building, which sounds boring, but it's first person. It's steeped in lore, and there's a ton of puzzles. Some that I skip over, some that I cheese my way through. But I've got a tactic. There is a strategy to get started to try and get yourself a good start. So it's less a case of this is what you should do. It's just a case of this is what I do. Figure your own way out through the mansion. So I'm gonna pause it there, and I'll be right back. 2 seconds, and we'll get started. Right, here we go. So I'm gonna do the intro, and I'm gonna show you how I'll kick off, and maybe explain what it is. If you don't know what Blueprints is, and you're into roguelike deck building and puzzles, this is the puzzle game for you. Trust me. Nice bit of loading at first. So I'm playing this on the Series S just through convenience. That's what's in the recording space at the moment. So I'll shut up for this bit so you can hear it. Dog Bomb presents, he says, and then he immediately talks, dickhead. So I'm in the new setup at the minute, so if anything goes wrong, I do apologise. Music's unbelievable. The game is genuinely unbelievable. This is like when someone says an indie gem, this is a gem. An actual gem. So I'm only going to do like a quick airway to show you how I get started and then how I'd progress. It is very RNG based. Oh.
S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly estate at Reddington do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Alright, got it. If we want a new place to live, if we want this swanky house all to ourselves, we have to find the 46th room in his 45-room mansion. There is a lot of reading. I'll skim through some that I think are important. I do know a fair bit about this game. It's not going to be very reactionary. I usually do reactions, but this is just too good, and it's all I want to play at the minute. So, welcome to Mount Holly. You can go and look around outside, but I'm not going to. I'm going to save my steps. I'm going to grab this blueprint. There it is. So there's our blueprint. If you count it up, that's 45 rooms. There is a 46th. To get through the 46th, we need to get through the antechamber. We are not getting through the antechamber on the first run, not with me anyway. I'm sure there's people out there that have done it. So what we do is we've got a letter here. Open in the event of my death. That event has transpired. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with enough amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence, I assure you. Nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules to this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from outside. Yes, kind of. Tools and items found in the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect any of these stipulations should prove any impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it's very important to me that you start fresh each morning and do not rely on the successes of your previous day. Again, we will. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half a century, and I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair. Right, so we always start with 3 doors. Easy clap, not a problem. Your footsteps. I've got 50 steps. Every time I cross the threshold to a room, my steps will go down by 1 unless I find something to help with that. I'm going to go, basically I'm going to go this way. So, my first, enough of the explanations, I'll explain as we go. I'm going to push today. I'm going to try to push the left side or the east side of the manor because I want the garage. I also need the utility room, and I mean, if I do find the car keys, that'd be nice as well. And I'll explain why I'm going to do that as we go. Let's crack a door. So we roll a set of 3. We've got 3 cards in our deck here. We've got a bedroom that gains us 2 steps. A closet that gains us 2 items, but it's a dead end, which meaning we will not be able to pursue this path anymore. So if you look at that, if I put a dead end here right now, I'll be blocking myself off from the east side lower corner. Call it A1 if you want to. And then the hallway, which obviously opens up 2 doorways. Personally, I don't use hallways in the first 3 or 4. Like, they're referred to as ranks. So I'll explain. I'm going to pop the bedroom. So I'll refer to it as we go up. I know I'm blocking the bottom corner. I should probably consider moving myself. I'm going to go down here because that's just the call it a day button. There we go. I shouldn't have to alter myself too much. I should be pretty straight on now. So as you can see, it goes up in rank. If you consider the hallway is rank 1, all the way up to the top, which is rank 9. I never use a hallway in the first. Can I show you with my mouse? Just to make it easy. There we go. I've got a mouse on the screen right now if you're not watching. I'd consider these are the first 4 ranks. I'm going to try to avoid hallways as much as I can. Normally I would. Today I'm powering for the garage, as I say, and I'm powering for a utility room to power the garage. Let's pop this up. We'll do a pantry. Alright, so we can get food to increase our steps. So I'm on 49 right now. Eat your food. I'm up to 51. Coins. It is what it says on the tin. What we're going to do now. Let's do parlour. So I just potter around. Usually I listen to some music. So the parlour's got a parlour game in it. These boxes. Obviously we've got liars and we've got truth. So we'll take this. Now it's worth remembering as well that sometimes I'll skip these. Because if I've got a dead wash day, then I'm not going to utilise anything for. A, I don't need the gems out of the boxes, for 1. But 2, these puzzles get harder every time you solve them. So you'll just be making a rod for your own back just to leave the mansion with gems that you're not going to use. So, first off, this is the black box. That's obviously a lie. This is the black box. That's obviously a lie. The black box is not empty. So that would lead me to believe this is a liar, this is a liar, this is telling the truth, thus making it the anomaly. And we get 2 gems. So, coins, you buy things from the shop. Gems, you use it to craft more important rooms. Keys, you use it to unlock stuff. They usually start showing up with locked doors further up. Right, let's do parlour and try and get a split. Perfect. A den will do nicely. Thank you very much. Right, I'll explain room colours next. I think it'll be good. So, I can show you in here, actually. Blue rooms are, well, they're pass-throughs. They don't have no negative effects. You're fine. And then there's orange rooms, which are hallways. There is red rooms, which are usually a bad thing to draw. Because there will be a dead end. They will impede your run. They can double damage your steps. You'll see as we go. I'd like a dead end now. So this guest bedroom. Bedrooms are purple. They always give you steps in some way, shape or form. This will give me a flat 10. Fine. But the storeroom, again, a dead end. Will give me a key, a gem and some coins. I'm going to grab them. And that's essentially this side of the manor, lower half. Not only filled, but now dead. So I can go dead north, which I'm not going to do. I'm going to go this away. Because certain special rooms can occur in certain parts of the manor. You wouldn't know this, but the garage will always appear on the east side for a reason. I'll explain it when we get there. What I would like is a utility room. Because we can start cracking on. You son of a bitch. Okay, so a commissary is going to cost a gem to make, but turn us to a dead end. A corridor is going to... the way I think of it as, the corridor moves the entrance all up one, so I can start thinking about a north path. I'm not desperate for a north path, so I'm not going to take it. I am going to take... I might kill the entrance hall off. I might just kill it off and just rely on the east side. The corridor could lead me to the utility room. See, these are the decisions that you make. I'm going to do it just to extend this run. Don't be scared to call it a day. Never be scared to call it a day. Chest take keys unless you got a sledgehammer. They're random as well. What an absolute shit show. We'll take a nook. In the nook we grab a key. It's a guaranteed key. It tells you there on the map. West hallway is a special hallway that only appears on the west. So don't be afraid to use it. Again, I don't like I'm getting it this early. If I had something that turned left, I'd prefer it. But I'm going to take it. The OCD in you will want you to fill every square. Oh, God. I could get rid of the lavatory. See, every card only comes up once, and getting rid of a red card now would be useful. But this is just as much of a dead end, if anything. But we'll take 2 items. I'll do that. I don't want the office yet because I don't need to read emails. So this one we get a gem, and we get a sledgehammer. Bang on. We like that because we know we can bops back here, smash open that chest. We'll do that. I don't need all these steps. I'm fine. Nice. So I broke that open without using the key because I got a sledgehammer. It's pretty... It's intuitive once you're in. It really is. So I want to keep pushing the west no matter what. Well, that fucking shafted me a little bit, didn't he? We'll take a kitchen. What an absolute son of a bitch it's been with me today. I'm going to get rid of the lav and take the corridor north. That'll be wasted. That'll be wasted. I'm going to take the lav and go back. We'll call this a dead way. I haven't put a bedroom here anyway. So this way is now essentially dead. I wish I could zoom in. I suppose I could. But like... That side now, my east corridor path, the simple way to it is dead. Dead, dead, dead. So we might have a bit of a no-show run on our hands here. When it comes to pushing for the garage anyway. Or the utility closet, my options are getting lessened. I'll take corridor and try and bend it over to the east. Motherfucking... There's our utility closet in the right wrong spot. Oh, God. Nice. Let's pair with the garage. That's the one requirement that I want for the start of the day. And I'm gonna push this, by the way, every single time. I'm gonna push for the garage every single time. Now, the garage can't spawn on the west wing, so I'm kind of bound here. Unless I can find some miraculous pulls that send me over there. Let's try. That'd be fun. I'll take a courtyard. Shovel. Metal detector. Nice. So a metal detector. It does exactly what it says on the tin. You get more chance of finding keys and coins. It'll beep when I walk in a room, which is great. Let's open this just for shits and giggles. We might be able to get rid of a dead end. That's nice to get 10 straight up front. So I'm going to do that because I don't think this is going to be a long run. Ding. So I'm going to turn the volume up a little bit because it does have some nice music and some lovely sound effects that shouldn't be too egregious. Unless I bump into Alzada. Commissary bends the right way. Dining room keeps north alive. I'd rather not shut myself off. If I do that, north is cut off completely. And I'm totally reliant on this next room being a corridor or whatever. But I've already done 2 halls in this area, so I'll take a dining room. Dining room's great because if you can get to the 8th rank, so down by me, you can see where I am. If I move up a little bit. I'm in dining room right now. If I get to rank 8, this dining room will fill with food. And I can pop back here. It's a bit early though, to be honest. Here we go, a red room. So a red room, when I walk through the chapel, I'll lose 2 coins. Every time. Which sucks. God is punishing me. I don't really do random RNG based games. And now we've got 2 red rooms. Okay, we're starting to piss the game off now. So the gym, whenever I walk through, I'll lose 2 steps. But I don't have to. I will show you how. It's going to cost me some steps to do this, but it might benefit me in the long run. But I can show you at least. I don't want to lose my coins because I might get a commissary. I'll take the gym, but I'm not going to go in. But I'm on 34. But I want to show this at least. It works out great if you can do it. I should have done it earlier, but didn't. We'll go this way. And that's it, really. You sort of navigate this mansion that's forever changing, and you push for it. You should, if you know what you're doing, you'll eventually be able to set yourself goals. I do know what I'm doing, so I can set goals. So I'm going to open this. This is what I should have done earlier because I wasn't thinking. I should have turned the gym off. Because in turning the gym lights off, you negate its negative effect. I don't know if you can preempt the gym and turn the lights off in advance before you draft it. I don't know. So I'm just going to try. I know it's cost me a lot of steps, but at least I got to show you something cool. Didn't cost me 2 steps. Running shoes. Running shoes got a chance to proc whenever you go through a door. You will not lose a footstep. That's kind of clutch. I've got a kitchen, have I not? Yeah, but it's too far away. Never mind. I don't need that many steps. I'm not trying to get to the end today. There's our commissary and there's our passageway. I kind of want the passageway because I think that's going to give me the garage. It'll give me enough gems to make the garage. Come on. Garage, 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 garage. Fuck you. I need the garage and I think it's going to come in the next one. Security would be nice because I can fuck with the security doors. Let's save our gems and I'll do security next time. Because there's a cutscene involved with security as well. We'll take the chapel. Fuck it. You can watch this happen. So here's the chapel. There's a clue to a puzzle in these windows that will come in by the end of what I'm... garage. Okay, here we go. Garage, 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 garage. Fuck you, dude. I can't spend 2 on it. I just can't. I can't spend 2 gems. Because then I won't have enough gems to spawn the garage. I've got to keep doing the free stuff. I'm not doing the maid neither. Fuck you. Metal detectors seem to be pretty fucking quiet. Oh, here we go now. This is it now. It's starting to cost me now. Can I get anything that turns north? Absolutely not. I'll get my gems back, but that'll end the run. Kind of, unless I'm willing to push dining room north. What can I do on the west, on that side? Nothing. Nothing while I want the garage. Nothing at all. Okay, this one's a wash. Oh, here we go. Coin on the floor. Any red note you find is some advice. I'll explain more about that advice in a bit as well. Commissary, I'll take a gem. Billiard room's free and I can do the billiard puzzle. Mail room will get me an item for tomorrow. So do I really think this is a wash? Billiard room. This is my last ditch attempt to get the garage. We'll answer the billiard puzzle. So it's like one of those games where like the numbers just come in consistently. God, it seems to go on forever, doesn't it? There we go. I don't usually do random... Ooh, a silver key might help. A silver key guarantees that when you use that on a locked door, the next room is going to be a very door-heavy room, for better or worse. Could be the Great Hall, could be something that's got a lot of doors. It guarantees you a passage in the next room. Which should be good. If I can get something to bend to the west. I did. Security. Cost me a gem. I'll do it. Alright, there's a cutscene coming up. So, the security room is important. You could affect the RNG using this. And I'm gonna show you how. I don't like speaking on the games like I've got some sort of authority, but if I know it, I'm not gonna lie. And if I can help, all the better. You know what I mean? Sorry, my nose is a bit blocked up again. It's just me. I just constantly get sick. Okay, we're off. Right, let's have a quick look around. So this is the security room. These are important. Staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically as your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call. It will doubly put that you do not fail to clock in and out as one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where your punch clock used to be, and in the lab. There is also the office as well. Any questions or concerns regarding this, talk to Miss Babbage. You'll see Miss Babbage's name a lot. And then there's a terminal password that's been scribbled out. If you had a magnifying glass, you could zoom in on that. We could kind of do that ourselves. Let's do it magically. I'm going to do it like this. Wait for it. Hold on. It's going to be sick. You're going to love it. It's going to be incredible. Hang on. So you're going to see some blackness. Zoom right in. There it is. A bit more cleverness. There's probably a better way of doing that. So you can zoom right in on this. Normally you'd find the magnifying glass, and I know it looks like it doesn't make sense, but it says Swan Song is what it says. It says Swan Song. SWANSONG. It's even clearer with the magnifying glass. So I'm going to put this back as it was. It's even clearer with a magnifying glass. It can help you and whatnot. Right. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required. Isn't that great? Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Right, cool. Thanks for the info. So the further up ranks you go, we're currently at rank 6. Here's the computer terminal. Now, there's the first time I'm going to break the illusion of not knowing what I'm doing. You can log into the network. I'm going to put in Swan Song now because it's going to help us a bit quicker. S-W-A-N. I just realised as well, I did the dartboard puzzle and didn't explain myself, so I will. Hold on. The long way to everything, why not? There you go. So that'll get you into the network, connected to network. This is useful. I find it's only useful for me when I have the lab, because I can fuck with experiments. Because I could like do experiments from basically anywhere, I think. Emails not available unless you're in the office. Staff services. Staff services. So staff announcements, you get this note that says, I don't think anyone else has access to this network this month, except for you, Simon. That's us. So if you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for you. Your friends in faithful service. So that's the staff who keep the manor. Special orders. We could get something put into the commissary. I would love it if you could put in a... What do I want? I'd love running shoes. I like the metal detector. I like the shovel. I like sledgehammer. Stick in a shovel for me, just in case. So tomorrow, guaranteed, if I draft a commissary, which is the shop, I will get... There will be a shovel in the shop. Let's go back. Now, what I'll do, what is a good thing to do here, is if you don't have the electronic key card, you do not want to see electronic doors, right? Because an electronic door will end your run. So if you go in here, set the security level to low, confirm the setting, change the offline mode, change this to unlocked. So now the game has got less chance of spawning security doors, which sounds great, doesn't it? If you've got the key card, get in here and change that to high, because you want security doors then, because that's a key that will, because you don't lose the security card when you use it. You want that security card. I'm still keeping the dream going that I am going to get a garage. I don't know why I'm doing that. I believe it. I'm believing it. Let's use a special key just for fun. Jesus Christ, I got the fucking great hall. I ain't got the keys for that. Definitely not. Weight room sucks. Conference room will do the job. Conference room's a really fun room as well. So if you've got coins scattered around the house, so a few rooms you can find, we'll say, like if you unlock, I think it's one of the green rooms, it says, or the, the green rooms, it says fruit has been scattered through the house. If you've drafted a conference room, all the scattered stuff will come here, which is great. Cheers for the money. Garage, 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 managed garage, motherfucking son of a bitch. You're going to make me go to a rank 7 to get a garage? It's not possible. I don't think I can get the garage now. It's too late, so we'll get this done. Oh boy, if the game ain't got enough mechanics as it is. This is the observatory. This is a massively important room to affect your runs. So what you want to do is turn the telescope. I'm going to do a few things here, actually. You want to turn the telescope. Not do that. Point it out so it's looking out of the observatory hole, the gap in the ceiling. This game is insane. It's actually insane. There's so much to it. Spin it again. Are you looking? You are. Perfect. And because I have 1 star, because I've been to the observatory 1 time, this is persistent, that will stay. I will always have 1 star, and every time I come to the observatory, I'll get another star in the collection. I got 1 star, I can see a constellation of 1 star, I press it. It's the North Star, it gives me a gold piece. As you play and craft more observatories and things space related, you'll get more stars. Stars equate to this. So 1 star, we just got that. That's the North Star. Get gold. If I get 2, I get the twins. So if I come in here with a 2-star rank, I'm probably going to get the twins. Gives me 2 trunks in the entrance hall, which I can walk back to, crack open and get some goodies. Slice gets me 3 steps. Diamondus Major gets me a gem. Southern Cross, more likely to get 4-way rooms, which is the same as one of the the compass. Farmer's Apple means that you get 5 from eating apples today. Clavis, you get the key. Diamondus Major, you get 5 gems. Draxus the Dead, you don't want that. Don't get that, because it makes dead ends more common. The sale, get 50% off everything in the store. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers when you get Florialis, the bloom of the sky, but you need like a lot of stars for that. A lot. What did you get for that? I just read that thing. Green rooms are more likely to contain flowers. Flowers are great. You get a gem from flowers usually. I'm also going to do something else, so I'll start doing it and then I'll whiz forward. I'm going to turn the telescope all the way to this side and I will be right back when I've done it because it takes a second. So as you can see, I've spun the telescope away from the hole and I've spun it here so I can reach it, because if I can reach it, I can open this secret compartment, grab myself a planetarium. If I end my run in a planetarium, I get 2 extra stars in my collection, which is amazing. You want that, and don't worry about moving the telescope back to the viewing window up there. It will move back there on its own on the next time we spawn. An observatory. I don't think I can get the garage now. So while this has been a very entertaining run, it's actually washed. I fucked up then because I went across the threshold and lost 2 steps. Oh well. You motherfucker. I've got no fucking gems. There it is. You absolute bitch. I didn't even realise I didn't have a gem. I'd have gone to the commissary or something. Let's do the planetarium because we're going to end the run. Nice. And we're going to call it a day. So this is how you say that's it. I lose. Hands up. Cards have been drawn. I'm not going the other way to waste the time. I don't have the steps. But we got our... You sort of have to walk away from the day telling yourself, this is what I achieved. This is what I managed to do. Today, I managed to get the planetarium unlocked. I got me some stars for the observatory. And that's about all I did, really. Save and continue. I'm going to try and see whether fate dictates that I find something to show my workings, because I know the code to one of the doors on the grounds off by heart. I just remember it. I don't want to just pop it because that's going to get me something quite game breaking, if you will. It's going to be an early thing. So again, we've got our steps back to 50. Our stars have persisted. You can't see them. They're behind me. They are right there. 3. I've got 3 stars. I've got 3 stars now, so that's just going to be how many things I can draw. And we're just going to start again. So this time we're going to push this side and try and get the fucking garage. Oh, never mind. I got the fucking breaker box on the first draw. Okay, fine. That's good. That's fine. We'll make that work. I also know how to open this as well. Let's turn the garage on, the gym off. The dark room I can't do anything with. I never flick the keycard access switch neither. I need you to turn now, bitch. I need you to turn in some way, shape or form. I'll take it. I need a gem, so I should have done the den, really. Because if I get the garage now, I'm kind of bound, aren't I? Oh, I'm not going to get it now. I'll take a room that does a gem. Anything. Fucking key. Are you fucking joking? Did I just make an interesting square? I'm the worst. I'm the actual worst. I'm the actual worst. I've just sort of washed this run out. Never mind. We'll try and achieve something else. Oh my god. Terrible draws today. Terrible. That's okay. We don't have our metal detector anymore. We don't have any of that stuff. Closet is useful, but we'll end it. I don't have a gem, so I'm going to do the parlour because it'll get me some gems. If by some miracle I can make it my way across the fucking map. Yeah, only solve these if you need the stuff that's in the box. It's always gems. This box is the black box. That's a lie. This box is the blue box. That's a lie. The box that claims to be the black box has the gems. I'm assuming that's the truth. It says that you're the black box. The box that claims to be black. I'm going to go this one. So, this was a liar. That was a liar. That was telling the truth. That made it anomalous, so I'm going to believe what it said. Easy. Right, moving on. I'm going to try again. I'm going to try again. I am actually going to try this nonsense again. I'm going to try and push my way over to the east. I'll take an up. I'm going to blow hallways and try and get over there. I doubt I'm going to do it. I really am. I'm in 100% doubt mode. The drawing room. What a brilliant room to get. So this room is great because I wonder if I could like redraw I don't need the utility room. I might be able to draw a closet. Storeroom's nice. Terrace is delightful. But I'm not looking for green rooms. I'm going to take some goodies. I've got one goal. I have one goal, and this is my tip to you. This should be your goal. Strive your ass off to get the garage. Just work like an absolute dog and get the garage. You need the utility room powered on, and you need the garage. I don't care about the fucking dark. I actually do care about the dark room. I care deeply about the dark room. Right, I'm not going to suffer its effects though. So the dark room is turned on when you step in. Blacked out, meaning you can't collect anything in this room. Which sucks. The drawing room, you can re-roll your creations. One time for each door. I didn't need to. This is not... I'm not pushing for endgame. I just want the garage. Please. Where's my utility room? Here it is. I'm going to turn the dark room back on. And that should keep it on. Now I don't have to deal with its negative effect, which is darkness. Because not only... I would show you, but it'll waste a lot of time. Not only can you not see the room to collect the items, you can also not see the plans that you are about to draw. They are blacked out, so you have to guess them randomly. It's back on now. Fixed and working. Delightful. Get an item. A lockpick kit. Amateur, doesn't always work. Does the job. The picture I want to look at is... it's one of these. Where are you? There. The apple orchard. Should we try our magic immersion break zoom rather than wait for a magnifying glass to free up again? One sec. Such a ramshackle video, but it's such a random ass game. Zoom beach. Are you going to do it, or am you purposefully... I've always wondered actually if this is a purposeful thing. If it's purposefully blurred out to prevent you from just putting your head near the screen. Can I see it? Hold on. No, you can't. It's purposefully blurred out. You need a magnifying glass to see it. I do know the code. Is this one any clearer? It looks like 145. It's not that. Right. Dark room. This is it. I've got the gems. I've got the keys. Give me a garage. Okay. Okay. I don't need money. It's fine. I'm going to take any one of these that opens up. I'm going to take that. I'll pay. There you go, Jesus. You're robbing. Oh, you actually fucking with me, game. You are fucking with me. This is the prime spot for the garage. I'm going to call it there. Take this. Oh, yeah, that could be useful. Ivory dice means I can re-roll my selection of rooms. I had to pay. I had to pay, but I'm not looking to spend money. I'm looking to crack into the garage, because this one now is going to be the garage. Okay. I'm going to take security again. This one. This isn't the garage. I'm going to re-roll it. Can't pick the lock. If this isn't the garage, I'm using the dice. I'm using the dice. I made my life worse. I made my life actually worse. I made it worse. Because now I've got to try and hope for several rooms. Boudoir. I made my life worse again. I actually made my life worse again. This is actually a nightmare. Oof. Oof. I'll take a guest room. So I'm running out of steps and I'll try and get back up this way. Jokes, man. I've never had this much trouble before. Oh god, this is going to be this is a wash. I've never been this unlucky on the... Oh yeah, I've never been this unlucky on the... Oh, the workshop's actually really nice, but I forgot what items I've got. None, I don't think. Oh good, a coupon book. That knocks some... You save a bit of money in the shop if you got a coupon book. This is going to be locked. The lockpick kit can't save me. Checking. I mean, I suppose I could check see if there's anything here. Commissary, could you save me? you're going to happen to sell a key for fucking... I'll pop it. I'm curious, because this will show my thing as well. There's the shovel I requested. I also save a pound. I think I save £1 on everything I buy, but you don't sell no keys. It is done. We are out of here. Oh, and a security door popped as well. Fucking incredible. And that's what happens. That's just how it goes. I have never been this unlucky with the garage. It's just sod's law, isn't it? I'm on day 3 and haven't successfully put the garage. That's a terrible run for myself. This is the problem when you've only got one goal in mind in a randomly generated game. So, but today, it might be time to cheat. I might cheat. Let's see what I get in the first set of draws. And if not, then I'm going to show you my cheat. Billiard room, because I could explain how I did what I did. Nothing. Cool, right. So, the way that this puzzle works is order of business starts from the bullseye going outwards. So right now it's 2. So assume that the starting number is 2, and it wants you to, the starting number is 0, and it wants you to add 2. 0 plus 2 is 2. Next order of business. They're all the same order of business, so all in the same sum. Add 2, 3. I can't move this thing. I'm going to use the D-pad. And 8. Not particularly difficult. Oh god, the D-pad. Is that how the D-pad works? I'm not doing that again. Okay, next order of business. So now we do 19. So 0 plus 19 is 19. Minus 3. Minus 1. So 19 minus 4. Again, not too taxing. Okay, now we've got 10. Minus 5, because it's the next ring out. And then times it by 4. Everybody with us? We good? So the order of business goes from the bullseye to the next ring to the next ring. So regardless of where that orange one is, that's the next thing I'll do because it's the next ring. So it's 10 minus 5 times 4. And then we've got 20. These are the simple ones, by the way. Be aware. Don't solve this if you don't need this, because otherwise it's going to get harder. If you're not happy with square roots and shit, then don't like it. So my starting number is 20. With that. Minus 14 leaves us with 6. Times it by 3. Got it? You've got this. I believe in you. You're going to be fine. Silver key. I don't think you can get gems. Oh my god, have I been playing this for 40 minutes already? Are you insane? I've been playing it for 40 minutes and I haven't I've got in the wrong fucking door. This has been an absolute bastard to me today. I've got to use a corridor on the second rank. What is going on? Bedroom. We're going to speed run a garage. I'm going to do it. I can sense it. I can sense it. This is it. Shit me. There's my utility closet that I need. This is the worst time of my fucking life. That's going to kill me off. This is I just can't. I can't. I don't have anything, do I? I don't even have a gem. Oh, God. I'll take the breaker box. It's another dead one. It's another dead one. Gym off, garage on. Jesus Christ. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to try and make something out of this mess. Okay, we are back. And everything has come up absolute roses. I'm going to open the garage. Right. This is what I wanted early as I could. So this is what I did. I just literally forced it. I got a storeroom straight away. Straight to a utility closet. Grabbed myself. The power sorted. And got power to the garage. And then walked up this side. Got the garage. I don't have the car keys. You get 3 keys from a garage. Which is not its only benefit. If you've powered it, you can open the garage door. Which lets you out. Great. This is just to get the game started for me. So I'm already... What am I on? I called it a day. I'm on day 4. Insane. If you can RNG this in day one, then more power to you. Do this. Get the garage open as quick as you can. You need a utility room. Open this gate, so we've never got to do this again. And that stays open. The west path is now open. Doesn't lock. It's now showed up at the bottom there in permanent editions, just next to me. So that way, it says permanent westgate path. This is for me essential. You're not getting anywhere without this. Literally, not for me. I ain't anyway. This gives you an extra room, and this whole room can change the whole play of the game. Now, both of these, I don't have anything to trade. I could get 2 extra items, or I could light one of the blue torches. What's this? Okay, cool. So these everything leads to a special way of getting underground. This gets you 2 special items, so you can get like a shovel and a magnifying glass or a wrench or something like that. I am going to basically say that this run's not going to work out very good anyway, so I'm going to get a blue flame. I'll take, what do I see? What do I like less? Probably trading post. So now this is a trading post. But more importantly, when you come to the trading post, you can give items. You can hand them items if you want to. And you might get something, maybe, doubtful. And it changes the whole run. But we're going to get this done. Oh no. Clever. Give me a second. I hate this because I don't actually know the movement at all. There it is. You want to get a yellow in each corner. And that gets cracking with the allowance. So now I'll start the day with 2 coins going forward. There's the light in the roguelite. If you've got any items, I don't have anything. You can come in here and trade them. So if you've got like a magnifying glass or something, you might want to try trading it. Too dangerous to pick it up. Yeah, but if I had a lighter, I'd light it. And that changes your days. Can I do anything with this run now, or is it dead? Okay, it's dead. I killed it. Give me 2 seconds and I'll be right back with the next day. Welcome to day 5, where I've got the garage, finally. Now, the real game begins, and I can explain things, so if I can put a timestamp, I will. So, the idea is to get to the antechamber. The antechamber doors are locked, so even if you manage to somehow fluke your way to the top and hit that antechamber door, it's locked. You need to find a special room. You need to draft a special room to open the doors. Now, forgive my memory. I think the Great Hall, which is a room with 7 locked doors, will open the west side. The Secret Garden, if you draft that, which has got to be drafted on an edge because it's a guard, that will open the east side. And the greenhouse will open the south side, which is the easiest, but comes with the caveat with the levers broken. So you also need a special item. That will lead you into the antechamber, but that's not all. You will then get a key to access underground. Whilst you're trying to get to the antechamber, you'll be trying to open up as many routes underground as you can. So, all my effort was for this. Now I've got this path open, I can open a building that will affect my run. And also, I'll explain when I talked about blue flames, I know I glanced over that. So there's many different doors to get underground. There is the foundation route, there is the mine route, there is the fountain route. There's a lot of routes underground, and you should be setting these up as you go. You won't know you needed to be setting these up. I don't think... Is there a blue flame in the root cellar? I can't remember. I don't think there is. There's definitely not one in the shrine. We'll take 2 special items and try and do a good run today. Give me metal detector, more chance for coins. Watering can, so now whenever I enter a green room, I can water up to 3 of them, get myself a gem. It's not great. It's not. So you need to try and... You can't go that way neither. You have to go back through the main door. This costs steps. It's cost me 5 now, but we're going to try to negate that today. If I pull a magnifying glass out my arse, I'll be able to, and I draft a dark room, I'll show you. If not, tomorrow we're going to cheat. So what would I normally do? So I'm going to take a den. I don't want to use hallways anymore. I don't want to just power aside. It just so happens that I'm going the same way. Let's do a pantry. Thank you, metal detector. An apple. Let's do an apple and a chapel. Let's do a closet. Get some more items, because I want more items. Dice is nice, because we can re-roll a room. Compass is more chance of us getting a north-facing door, which is nice if you're trying to power yourself through. Compass is great. Let's do this one. I do not want to use a corridor right now, thank you very much. I don't even want to use a spare room, really. I'm stingy as fuck. I also don't want to waste a gem on a commissary, so spare room it is. Corridors are always unlocked. It's worth remembering that. Oh, my allowance. Good morning. It's come to my attention that you've been granted a daily allowance you can use while you're on the estate. The daily allowance, every morning. Every morning I'm going to get a coin. See? I'm going to get 2 coins. Because I found the allowance coin in the tool shed. Or whatever the fucking hell it was. What was it again? I'm going to take a... Oh, a coat check is great. So a coat check, if you have an item that you really like, you can save it. You can drop it in the coat check. And then when you draft the coat check tomorrow, you can pick it back up again, which is great. Which is what it means by there is some permanence there. You can rely on your things from the day previous. So if you've got like metal detector, shovel, hammer, a certain type of key that you want to keep, you can drop it in the coat check. You can't drop money or gems in the coat check. I'm going to take a look. Don't know why, but I just want to take a look. Well. If we draft a dark room, at least it won't look like I'm cheating too bad. Are you still beeping? What for? What? Oh, there's a coin on the floor. How convenient. You're being nice to me now, aren't you? Observatory will change basically everything. Now, I don't need to turn east at all, because entrance hall's got that covered. So I'm going to do observatory. Because we have a handful of stars. We have 4 of them now. We're going to crack into here. And we get... the Mundus Minor gives us a gem. Great. All these things affect your run. Again, I can't pretend like I don't know the game. Ooh, you're asking me to fucking give up on life on this side, aren't you? But I'm not gonna. I'm gonna keep going, because I'm about to spawn green rooms. So green rooms are more likely to spawn, or they only exclusively spawn on the edges. Want to give me a dark room? Hey, look, a greenhouse. Oh, fucking hell. I can use that to open a... God, if I happen to find the broken lever in one of these rooms, I'm gonna do it, even though it deads off this side. I'm gonna do it just to show it. So here's the greenhouse. It's got a broken lever also. Cash my watering cannon. Thank you for the gem. No flowers growing in the flower bed. That kind of sucks. So this, as you can see, would open the south door of the antechamber. See? The red square. But we need a lever handle. That's a special item. That is also special. Oh, Jesus. This is also an overarching puzzle. There's kind of like a clue in a clue that's on top of a clue. So this is number 5 and the word is sheets. Oh look, here's my magnifying glass. Sheets is highlighted. So this was the most frustrating puzzle, like logistically speaking, because each one has a word, but basically the puzzle, these words all add up to it saying you should really pay attention to this word on the sheets. The puzzle is don't look at the highlighted words. Look at the first word on each one, and it tells you where to find something. As if that was there, you son of a bitch. Let's go back to the middle now. We've killed off that side. I need something straight now, let's be honest. A hallway and waste the door, or a gym. I don't have a utility closet to not do this. I'm going to do the gym because it at least leaves me the north door open. I'm not re-rolling, not so early. Fuck that. And I'm just going to use this one instead to try and push north. Oh my goodness, I got an aquarium. How pretty. Should we take it? Just have a look at it. Because they are nice. Yeah, go on then. Look. Wow, I've got a watering can for this? Oh yeah, because it counts as every colour. An aquarium is every coloured room. If you look in the aquarium, you can see that there's little models of rooms. There's a laundry room. It's the archives. Bedrooms. It's all very cool. So the aquarium counts as every single colour room. So that's kind of cool. Courtyard and terrace. Billiard room is probably more likely what I'd do. I don't remember if I have a shovel. I don't. But I will be able to water it and get a gem. I don't want to do a dead end here, but I'm going to do that. So now, as you saw by the stipulation, there we go. Got some gems now. We're crafting now. So yes, I have killed this side off a little bit, but I got to see an aquarium. Got something that bends nicely for me. Sure, I'll take a chapel. Give a fuck. I can afford it. Keep her tight. You run in like it hurts. You're like, oh. Nobody dropped any coins at the pews? Why? Don't need you anymore, you bitch. I'll take West Path. I could do with I could do with an item thing now. Veranda doesn't cost anything to do anymore, which is great. Greater chance of finding green roots is nice. We'll take it. That is a free thing, and it got me a shovel. Do I have a workshop? So a shovel, now I can dig these up. Another aspect of the game has unlocked itself for me for this run. So I can now dig up these. I don't think I've got a green room anywhere else. Terrace, did the terrace have any dirt? No, terrace didn't have dirt piles. Greenhouse didn't have dirt piles. I don't think. Let's go north again. Oh, here we go. I'm off now. A courtyard because it doesn't cost me anything and I'm going to get things out of it because I already did the terrace. We'll take that. The silver keys are actually incredible. Nice one. We'll break the lock off that. Grab some more dice. What is happening? I'm diced up to the eyeballs. We'll try and roll some good rooms now, I think. Let's go this way. I've got 2 keys. Use a normal key. I'm not going to use a special key because it's going to spit a great room out on me. Hallway offers me a north path. Corridor is always unlocked, so this might take a key. I'm going to have to do that. I can't do that. Plus the north of the chapel will get me into that bit anyway, into that square, so I don't need to worry about it. The cloister. Oh my goodness, that's a cracking find. We'll do the cloister. Because... where's the statue's face? Is that you? Yeah, you're looking at me. It's with these. Let me look at you. Am I looking at the front of the statue? I am, aren't I? 1, 2. And we're in. There is a piece of paper somewhere in one of these RNG rooms that tell you how to do that. While dig spots are nice, what we do want to collect is this. Nice. Allowance is up by 2. So now when I start, I'll have 4 coins. Which is inarguably good. I'm going to do the south door first because it might not take a key. A secret passage. Ooh, the hallway doesn't sound particularly fun. Parlour, it's about as far north as I'm going to get. Let's play 2 truths and a lie. For no fucking reason. Interestingly enough, I think this is the one that teaches you how to do the billiard room. Oh, no, it doesn't. There's one of them somewhere that teaches you how to do a billiard room. The gems are in this box. The gems are not in this box. The gems are not in the white box. Jesus. Okay, so this is where you get into a logical loop. The gems are not in the white box. The gems are not in this box. The gems are in this box. So if the gems are not in the white box, the gems are not in that box. The gems are in that one. Right, let me, hang on. It's too early for this. Give me a second. So the gems are not in the white box. The gems are not in this box. Those two could well be telling the truth. And the gems are in this box. Now, that sounds great, doesn't it? But the problem is, the gems are not in the white box. Let's assume that that's true. The white box agrees. The gems are not in the white box. And the black box says, the gems are in this box. Sounds awesome, doesn't it? You've got a problem though, ain't you? Because all 3 of them then are telling the truth. And that's not the case. Someone's lying. The gems are not in the white box. The gems are not in this box. The gems are in this one. I'm going to guess, because I can't be asked to sit here doing it. I think he's lying. And I think he's lying. I think he's telling the truth. So I think it's going to be... No, I think he's lying. I hate this. I think he's lying. They're not in the white box. But if he's lying and says they're not in the white box, and he's lying, that means the statement says he's telling the truth. The gems are not in this box. The gems are in this box. If he's telling the truth, the gems are in the box. But I think he's lying. The gems are not in this box. I think he's lying. And I think the gems are in the white box. I think he's telling the truth. I think he's lying. And I think he's lying. I think he's telling the truth. I just couldn't. I lost it in the end. I don't know why I literally said... I can't even explain what just happened. I think he's telling the truth. And then in order to back away from it, I pressed the A button. I even said, I think he's lying, I think he's lying, I think he's telling the truth. I think he's telling the truth, and then I pressed the A button. The truth I thought he was telling was they're not in this box. God fucking damn it. Why did I press A for? What did I do that for? Oh my God. No, not today. Not today, no. So the foundation it takes more explaining than I'm mentally capable of doing. The foundation is a room that you place to enter the latter part of the game. Wherever you place it, it stays. I don't want it here. I do not want it here at all. That's going to hamper me somewhat fierce. Let's do security. I'm loving all these options to see some different rooms. It's really fun. Hello, security. I don't have a security card. Let's do our normal thing. It's more fun to play than it is to watch. Definitely. So if you're into puzzle games, do this. Any questions, stick them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them. I'm not Google by any means, but there you go. Exit. Done. So now the game's got less chance of spawning security locked doors with a card. Let's go this way. No. Let's go this. No. This way. I'm trying to say lateral. We want as oh, here we go. That's what I'm after. The dark room. Cracking. We also need a utility closet if you wouldn't mind spitting one of them at me. Could you do that for me? Should I do it? Should I just do it? Because I'm looking for a dead end anyway, so let's just do it. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, go to talk by tell. Oh, not redrawing. Let go. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. A library? Okay. Interesting, I suppose. Where did it take me in the way of the world? Oh my God, that is so weird. It's actually it's helping me. It's doing nice things. The showroom? I've got the showroom. What a draw. Oh my goodness. I might do it, you know. I'm feeling pretty fucking wealthy right now. Let's do a showroom, just have a look at it. Ah, nice, Paul. So if you want to shop in the showroom, you can spend some monies. Click the moon pendant. If you call it a day while wearing the moon pendant tomorrow, you'll start with 2 of your items for your inventory. Did I just accidentally buy that? I keep doing that. I'm fat thumbing things. The master key. I can't afford it. It won't tell me what it does neither. Oh, there you go. Opens all normal doors. Class. Chronograph. While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. You are more likely to redraw tomorrow rooms while drafting. A 1/8 compass. While drafting, you may rotate the first 3 floor plans you draw. Very good. In truth, I'd probably take the moon pendant anyway and just try to crack as many utility cupboards because, look, I've got a silver key, I've got magnifying glass, compass, watering can, metal detector. Knowing my luck, it's going to be a silver key and a fucking compass. Let's try and crack a workshop. I wonder if I could do that. That'd be fun. Does anything turn downwards or has the fun times ended? I think the fun times ended. Take a billiard room. I'm not going to solve the billiard room because it's stupid to do that. I'm just going to head back up through dark room and try North Security or North Cloister. I can order a book as well, by the way, which is actually class. I'll see if I can get it because if I draft another library, it'd be great. Now, I don't care about you, so I'm not going to spend a gem. Absolutely not. Not a chance. A planetarium. At least I know where I'm going to curl up in a ball and die. Special key. Drop me a silver key. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? God's sake. Oh, that sucks. Archive is all but useless to us. I'm going to take a hallway. It'll open up the cloister as well on that side. A key on the floor anywhere? Metal detector? No. Locked? Abso-fucking-lutely. Alright, let's see if we can get lower and try and get that. I wouldn't mind a utility room, so I might go North Chapel. At the moment now, my run's dead, by the way. It's dead in the water. So I've got gym and chapel that I can try if I've got the steps. So let's do that. Yeah, when your run's dead, your run's dead. You just try to make the best of it. Right now, a utility room will just aid me in showing you something. Delightful. I wouldn't mind a hall pass. I've got 1 or 2 corridors in some really opportune places. Ding. Take that. I don't care. North Chapel. Not locked. Fucking locked. North Gym it is. Oh, I can dig this up now. A key? A coin. Was there anything on here? Wasting steps to look. I don't think there's ever a dig spot here. I don't think there is. I've never seen one there. By the way, I could be the worst Blueprints player ever because I'm too addicted to the gamble. I'm too excited about gambling. A metal detector? Say what now? Is that a set of fucking car keys? Okay, so if you do spawn the garage, that'll open the trunk of the garage. Sure. Ah, that'll do it. That'll do it, I think. I suppose North Courtyard, but I don't have the steps. Let's take 10 steps. Key? No. On the floor? No. Right, cool. That's cool. What are we going to do? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on. 1, 2. Let's just do it while we walk. If I pass out, I pass out. If I make it to the planetarium, that'd be a miracle, but I doubt I will. I don't even have running shoes, so this is just me just taking full damage. Don't take a wrong turn, you don't. 10. 9. No, that's a dead end, isn't it? Yeah. Take my coin, I don't care. 7. 6. Oh, I did make it. 5. 4. Locked. It's not locked. Oh, it's the utility closet. Fuck it, we're going to cheat. We're going to cheat. I'm going to cheat for fun. Because I want to. What? What are you beeping for? Don't tell me there's a key in this room. Let's go. Sweet. We're going to cheat. We're going to cheat. We're going to turn the gym off. Dark room on. So I'm not going to make it back. Garage on, just because in case anybody needs the garage. Alright. I'm not going to be able to explain this puzzle at all, right? So I'm going to do... So there's a certain combination of lights that I think I can remember. That's going to do it. We're going to cheat. We're going to make something of this run. It's that... I need to do it the other way, ideally, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to do it the other way, just for my own mental sake. Right. Cool. Okay, I got it all purple. 1 second. Look, hang on. Off. Oh, let's try that again, shall we? Because I'm an idiot. Right, let's turn these back. We're going to do red, blue, red, blue, red turns to blue, red turns to blue, red, we use the blue, and then simply purple. White, off, green, red. These I got to fidget with. Hold on. No, red. There it is. That's the combo. Take a screenshot if you want. That's the combo. I was a secret passage. I don't have time to explain. I'm the worst. I'm the worst. Power off. Another permanent unlock. That's alright. We're going to go get another one. Well, I need you to imagine in your mind's eye. I need you to imagine that we walked back. Could I make it? And there's no chance. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to die in a hallway, but we're going to do it with style and pizzazz. Do I have anything to deal with? No. I don't have a key or a gem, so it's a dead run to me. We ran out of steps. Hey, look. A puzzle. It's another puzzle. This game has got puzzles on top of puzzles on top of puzzles. Okay. Alright, we're going to cheat again. Ready to cheat again? What I want you to imagine is that I took the magnifying glass that I had and I made it back to the dark room. By the way, you get a different villa every time it gets a name. I made it back to the dark room and I looked at the picture of the apple orchard. Or peach orchard. I looked at it and on the tree, carved next to the gate, was the declaration of love of 2 people. And those people happened to get together or whatever, 11/28. Right? That's what it said. I'm not going to bullshit anymore. Right, because I've just cheated my ass off in the with the VAT counters. So now I start. By the way, I start with 2 gems. That's. I start the day now with 2 gems because I've just opened the gem mine. That's what I did with the power switch. Flick that power switch if you ever want to deactivate stuff with skewed doors and shit like that. So when I set it to, in the case of failed power, unlock the security doors. I can now fail the power manually and unlock the security doors. Ding, ding, ding. I'm going to run into the mine that we just unlocked via totally legit methods. And I'm going to touch this gas valve. And that is blue flame number 1. So you have to basically, if you did this in the way that the game intended, it could be either the best game or the most frustrating game. Because you would push your way to the antechamber. This is how it would go. Jesus, frame rate, stop that. You would push your way to the antechamber. That's my frame rate has also gone absolutely screwy, by the way. I've lost all frame rate. This is my camp where I sleep, by the way. Just so you know. Let's say you push your way all the way to the antechamber. And then you open, there's the tree that's been cut down that did have the date on it. If you magnify and glass that picture, you can see it. Code is 112 8. I'm playing catch up now because I wanted the garage in the first 2 days. Oh my goodness, I got an apple orchard. Now, when I start every time, because you can see it in my permanent unlocks, there. I now have the apple orchard, which means I start with 70 steps instead of 50. Amazing. Also, gas valve. So if you played the game in the order that the developers wanted you to do it, it would be genius or horrible, because you would, let's just say, push your way to the antechamber only to find out that the antechamber's locked. Now, if you read a lot of the lore on the way to the antechamber, you would find out that it was locked. Also, this is a brilliant little document to get. This is how I know what to look for. That's spawn spots for green rooms and chances. Rich soil gives you a good chance of a green room. White soil gets you a poor chance at a green room, but still a green room. You can see there's no chance of getting a greenhouse or green room in the middle. Won't happen. And considering 2 of the levers for the antechamber are in green rooms, it's still worth exploring the edges. Because the Great Hall is a bitch. Because you need keys on keys, unless you've drafted a foyer. You need keys on keys to open that bitch. Right. I think I'm nearly fully cheated. Yeah, so you'd play the game in this order. You would push your way to the antechamber, only to find out that it's locked. Then you would find out that you need to pull a lever to open a specific antechamber door. Great. You do that. Let's say you open the southern door and you make your way to the south of the antechamber. You do that. And then you... Oh shit, look at that. It's a hovel. Oh my goodness. Have you ever seen anything so disgusting in your life? Gas valve. I mean, is that 3? Is that 3 I've done now? That's 3. Yeah. You could end the day now if you wanted to, by the way. Ooh. Yeah, you would get to the antechamber. You would be given the key to another room, a special room, the basement. As you can see, doing all this in one day has ate my steps. The blue flames, by the way, are over here. There they are. They're just over there, look. See them? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. RNG hasn't made it conducive for me to do this in the order that I wanted, but I'm probably a bit more on par with where I'd like to be at this point now. Allowance, please. Thank you very much. What's today's goal? We could try and get the secret garden entrance and try and open the secret garden. I don't want the Great Hall. Foundation? No. I prefer to go straight up. We'll choose one. We'll choose one. Hey, look, I can go straight up. I'm using that and I'm keeping it there. I don't want to use it, but I'm going to. Hallway. We don't care anymore. We're looking for utility rooms and items. I don't have any keys, so it's dangerous to move like this, but I'm going to do parlour. Can't believe I did that with the last one. I was like, so I think that this one's telling the truth, i.e. they're not in this box. A button. Dickhead. You're not reading text. There are 3 boxes in this room. Fact. 2 boxes in this room are empty. Fact. This box is one of the 2 empty boxes. Lie. See? If you don't explain it too much, you're fine. We'll go up. Oh god, I got the hovel. Oh my god, that's weird. Okay, so now I don't need gems anymore. I'll do that and go back to hallway. I don't need gems anymore. I can pay steps, which is a bad thing considering how much I've been outside. But we're just going to try and get some fun stuff. Let's just have some fun, you know what I'm saying? It's dead. It's dead. Never mind, we'll get some steps back. Is that car keys? Jesus Christ almighty. Fucking stupid. Alright, we're going to keep pushing this side again. I seem to keep pushing east today. I don't know what's wrong with me. Oh, I got a shovel as well. That's not to be forgotten. Fuck you, I'm doing a closet. I want 2 more items. Cheers for the dice and the rabbit's foot. Sick. More items will spawn in the game now. Packing tape. More items are going to spawn throughout the game, so that's great fun. Let's do this side. I'm willing to kill off these sides for no reason. Nook, please. Because I don't have keys. I'm noticing a distinct lack of keys. I do have a shovel, so let's do courtyard. I got a shovel and a metal detector. And another gem. I don't have a sledgehammer. If I dig a key up, I'm opening the chest. These RNG games will drive you fucking insane. Hey, a shoe. Sick. I said I was going to do it, so I'm doing it. Great. The very thing I don't need. Courtyard. Give me something. Something fun. Something fun. A den? Or an observatory? Let's take an observatory. Get a star. It's permanent. Oh, there's something here. Hey, there we go. Now we're talking. Southern Cross. More north-facing doors today. What's the plan, folks? What's the plan? This is the most cursed fucking set of playthroughs I've ever seen. Sure. Maybe I'll get a security room or something. Anything here? No. Walk near the pews, just in case the metal detector goes off. No. Why are you so poor? Do not be in God's presence if you're so poor. 6 steps, though? I'm re-rolling. I'm going to do it just for fun. So, the Great Hall has 7 locked doors, which is absolutely fun. I'm not going to do the end door. I use my metal detector to cheat. Okay, so there's something in here for me. I'm going to take it. Might be a key. I don't know. I think it's in this room. Some coins. Holy shit. Holy shit. I have got 0 chance of surviving this nonsense. Absolute nonsense. I'm here now. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Oh, you son of a bitch. Are you locked? He won't be locked for much longer, watch me. Stop giving them money. You haven't done anything. So yeah, that's the Great Hall. A lever's behind one of the 7 doors, and I got the 7th door. Oh, I got the correct door. If this opens in 2 directions, I'm going to open the Great Hall. Holy shit, I got the rotunda as well. That's too funny. That is too funny. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna do... Oh my god, the cloister's gonna fuck me up. That'll just take me to the Great Hall, which I know is locked, but it'll take me to the chapel. North Chapel. Is North Chapel locked? I don't know. Do the bedroom. Get 2 steps back. Is there a key in here? No. Shit. Hey, look, the Great Hall. It's that door there. I need to open that one. We're not going to do that. Insanely cursed. If I get like an item room now, and then get fucking... There's nothing here that's going to be unlocked. There is nothing. If I... Oh, no. Oh, dear. Well, anyway, we know what the goal was today. I didn't do a planetarium, did I? No. I don't have to go back for anything. No. Cool. We saw what I achieved today. I did all the stuff outside. So I came in with like 30 steps. Right. Now we're starting for real, for real. No more fucking about. No more gambling randomly. We try and push our way to A. Let's try and get a door open in north. I can't believe that run. That was insane. Pump room would be nice as well. Day 7. So we've been here a week. We've already got 3 permanent unlocks. If I ever get a pump room, a boiler room next to a... So you can see now, top corner, I've got 70 steps. I also have 4 coins to get me started and 2 gems. Let's go get our thingy. 69, nice. Let's go get our, what's it called? Now we could just run. This is literally how I consider myself starting the game. It's like a first week of prep. But that first week's wholly dependent on RNG. Tool shed. Cheers, big ears. But wait, there's more. But fucking where? Hello? Am I going mad? Wait, have I been gypped? What the fuck? Am I going stupid? Is that not 1 item? I get 2 special items. Where is he? What? Where's my second special item? Am I blind? The show you gave me was a fucking metal detector. Where's my other item? I am hurt and offended. Did it not spawn me a second item? I've wasted steps looking around here now. Sledgehammer's not on the wall. Wrench is not on the shelf. Metal detector, shovel? Am I missing it? Am I looking at a shovel? Is there a shovel that I'm not looking at? I can't keep walking in and out like this. No, shovel would be there. I've wasted steps doing this now, and you owe me, game. No, fuck you, man. That's wrong. That is actually wrong. I didn't see it. If it was there and I didn't see it, then I apologise. One of them, I suppose. Just one of them. I never even thought if I should, like, mirror myself, so I'm looking at the game. Oh, well. Let's try and push. I lost 10 steps investigating that nonsense, by the way. Actually, 10 steps. I don't believe you. I'm old items. I'm tempted. Don't have keys. I'm taking some. I know. I want items. Fuck you all. Cool. So that takes a bit of a stress off our shoulders, and we can pull another trick with the security room. We'll do that when it comes up. A fucking chapel already? You gonna do chapel to me? I'll do chapel. I'm rich, bitch. I don't care. Watch me go. Now watch this drive. Observatory. Spend a gem. Boogers in my nose. Yes, please. Yes, please. The chests have appeared. If I get a sledgehammer, it's game on. I'm genuinely pissed off about that. That's the sort of thing that normally I would just like be like, you know what, fuck you, dude. And then I'd just restart the day. Because resources and items are rare as is. Let alone you fucking with me, Den. Let alone you fucking with me. Now we want a dead end to pop down here because nothing else is useful. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you know you owe me. You fucking know you owe me. Count them. 1. So that sleeping mask means that I gain more footsteps from bedrooms. 2. Get a lucky rabbit's foot. 3, 4. We're doing alright on gems. For now. Fucking wrong, man. I can't believe I got gypped out like that. I'm pissed off. Genuine. Corridor, but I'm tempted to go over to chapel and start like trying to get my billiards room and my parlour room done, because I don't want them here. Is that a waste of steps? Yeah. Well, I lost 10 steps trying to walk in and out of a shed in sheer disbelief. So I don't know what I'm supposed to pull now. This is going to have keys in it. I got feelings. This one's also going to have keys in it. 3 of them. It was a risk. I broke even, but made money on. Made gems. Profit. There's a profit there. Metal detector? No. Gems on the tables? No. Great. All of my runs are nightmares. I'm just trying to survive this nightmare. Do you hear me? I'd be mad not to use a drawing room, wouldn't I? Oh. Oh. Hello? What are you saying? Jesus, what's going on with the money? Why does everybody do money? This... I'm going to draw... Oh, security would be useful right now. I just wish she was the next room over. But I want billiard room because I want to try to get secret garden key. Kine. 17. Don't think I won't whip out a calculator if I needed to, by the way. I will. You always find yourself... It's not that you're not adding it up neither, but you find yourself scanning the whole board to see if there's another order of business before you... What's it called? A purple's division. So now I'm going to do 3 minus 1, which is 2. Then I'm going to times that by 15, which is 30. I'm going to divide it by 3, which is 10. Not a secret garden key, but that's okay. We've still got chances. The drawing room. Let's use the drawing room. I can't believe I lost it. I was just going like back and forward from the shed like that, like a nutcase, trying to like clock what I was missing. Right? I don't know if I was. The lab. I could do some lab works. I mean, I'm kind of wealthy, you know. I know I could redraw. I'm fine. Oh, mate. No question. Am I taking those? How much was the sledge? Hey, I'll take that as well. Because you never know. Alright, now we've got a sledge, key card. We've got nothing to fear going north. Now if I pull a security room, it wouldn't be a bad thing. I willed that into existence. Willed it. Lessens our options to go north, but gives us more east. Anything on the floor? Nope. 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 Right, now, different trick. We're going to flip the script on this trick. We are going to go into the keycard system. Keycard system settings, security level. I'm going to crank it high. The sooner it starts doing security card doors for me, the better now, because it's going to be cheaper all around. Change offline mode. I'm going to do that back to that. Yeah, it's fine. And if I need to, I don't even have a utility room, so nothing. I'm not going to do any. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to put it to unlocked. Sick. Let's try and spawn some new rooms just for the sake of it, because I've got 46 steps out of 70, and I'm not really that far into the mansion at all, which is terrible. And we begin with the key usage. Not really though, because we're going to turn south now. Dead end, but it gets our garages back. Hey, look, a nook. Or a dark room, which opens north. But I've already got 2 options for north over there. But I like dark room. But I don't have a utility room, but I could get a utility room. I'm going to tank it and take the dark room. Ugh. It's so dark. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I think I slipped off the one that I said I wanted. Okay, I'll take a spare. Oh. This is the perfect RNG type game. What's beeping? Where are you? What are you hiding? No metal detector. No metal. There it is. Someone dropped a coin in the corner. The fucking greenhouse is here as well. You an absolute bastard to me. You know what, I'm doing it. If I find that, we're onto a winner. Don't have a shovel. Kind of thought I had a shovel. I was under the impression I had a shovel. Oh, it's over there. Again, hey, look, a shovel. Nothing. Useless. Are you not handing me everything for free, game? Then fuck you. I don't want to do dark room again. It scares me. I'm going to go off security. I hope it's not locked. It's not locked. The cloister, no. Furnace, no. Parlour, yes. Let's have a look at it, see if I can solve it, if it's worth it. There are 4 boxes in this room, that's a lie. There's only 1 box in this room, that's a lie. The gems are in the true box. It's you then, isn't it, you dolt? Don't know why that was meant to be a challenge. 'Twas not. 'Twas not. Aquarium opens up our lives for us and we've just got a gem, so we'll do it. Oh, wait, how does hallway fit? There's no point in me heading to the antechamber at all. Like, not even a fucking tiny bit. Let's kill billiard room and corridor off and be damned our steps. Let's do damage on them, you know what I'm saying? Let's do damage. Without? What do you mean? What do you mean without? Do you mean a tier for a cake system and a tie? And like the only one missing is an R? Don't at me. What's this? A road and a rod and the only letters missing an A? I know the puzzles. Don't fuck with me. The cloister's back. Totally no idea of killing that motherfucker over money. That makes up for my disbelieving run around the fucking thing. Game, you should give me a workshop, you know. I got stuff that I'd like to combine. I'm just saying. I've got a metal detector. I have a metal detector and I don't have a magnifying glass. Ooh, could have been fun. Oh, wow, it's a fucking right walk to corridor. I never knew that. Never mind, corridor's finished. It's actually a killer walk to corridor. Fuck it, I'm doing it. No, I want to. You can't make me. You can't stop me. Even if I kill corridor off, I'm still going dark room. I'm hoping for a utility room. That'd be amazing. Hey, look, a utility room. Oh, but I could dig up shit in the courtyard. I could try and do courtyard and then utility room. Harumph. I'm not going to dig up a secret garden key. That was probably a mistake. Do I have a sledgehammer? I do. Hello. Oh, you could have been in there, though. Why wasn't you in there? You could have been. If I was a key, I would have been in that box waiting for you. I'm trying to... I think I'm exhausting all ways that I can actually get the secret garden key. So this is... It wants me to do green. I've got a greenhouse, but I'd need to get the broken lever, which is just the same. It's another item. For the secret garden key, I need an item. And for the greenhouse, I need an item and enough steps to get back to the fucker. I don't care about going that way because I could always do aquarium. Shortcuts are delightful. To be fair, it would save some steps. I'm going to do that. It sounds stupid, but I'm going to do it. You don't want to give me nothing? Oh, here we go. This is where we start to lose out on shit. Oh, here's the utility closet. You did show up. It detect me. Hang on. It's either do the utility closet. I could do a cloister, but I'd lose my gems. But I could dig stuff up. Storeroom sometimes has a chest in it. What would that be? It'd be 1, Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's either pay 3 gems or cost 12 steps. I'm doing 3 gems. Because I just might dig them up anyway. The angle. Am I looking at your face? I am. Hello? I don't understand why the finger doesn't always show. I just mashed on it. Come on, just give me 1 gem. That's it? That's what you want to give me? You bitch. You bitch. I got 1 key. What? Key? What? What are you trying to show me? You're beeping. What, you in here? There was a key. Awesome. Now I'd like... Imagine if I got to dark... Imagine if I got a utility closet right now. Insane. Nook for a key. Also, my metal detector's going off again. And I don't know why. Oh. Someone dropped a coin while they was looking at the fucking koi carp. Okay, I'm a bit happier on keys now, but not much. But shit on gems, so I can't sport anything with any use. I would take a utility closet, right? I could coat check. What have I got? What would I keep? Key card. Now, we push on. This is a fucking mistake. This is an absolute mistake. How many keys? I've got 2. I'm willing to use 1 on this side. That's it. Oh, I don't want to use that. Patio, terrace, and dining room. Okay, so it's one of these. Gives me some freebies from now on. Which is nice. Dining room's not going to give me an item, though. Now I'm searching for items more so than anything else. I like shortcuts as much as the next man, but also, fuck you. What could I get a key out of? What could I get a key from? Library? On the table, maybe? Metal detector, go. Begin the beep, go. So this is the book I ordered, by the way, when I last came to the library. So it tells you about, like, gem strats, you know. Great stuff. It tells you how to utilize your house and how to plan it in certain ways to get you around. Obviously, connecting doorways, what they're for. Different things have synergies. So, for example, the foyer hallway doors stay open. So if you can draft a foyer, you want to be aiming for the Great Hall. I'm leaning on the desk. You want to be aiming for the Great Hall. Like, if you draft a foyer, you want the Great Hall because it unlocks all the doors. And any other orange room doors. Nursery, you get 5 steps. You know, whenever you draft a bedroom, you get 5 extra steps. If you draft the bunk room, that's a double bedroom, you get 2 steps. Office puts coins all around the house, like randomly, just goes, hey, yeah, and throws them everywhere, all over the house that you've already drafted. If you have a conference room or craft a conference room, those coins will go, and they'll all go to the conference room. Attic in a workshop is insane. If you've got a workshop and an attic, you get 8 items in the attic. And if you get a workshop, you can combine them to make new items, which is amazing. Her ladyship's chamber has synergy with Lady Epson's other 2 rooms, her boudoir and walk-in closet. The next time you enter a boudoir, gain 10. You can see the conditions on the screen. Boiler room offers... It's the power source thing, so you can steam power certain rooms. That's a whole level of complication. Yeah, and draft new rooms. That's what I'm pretty much doing now. There's nothing going to be open, by the way, now. Like, nothing. This is a dead stick, by the way. This is going to be locked. This is not locked. What do you mean? What do you mean? That will continue our journey. I want this. I don't know why, I just think I'm going to get something at the dark room. Turn the dark room on, I'll turn the garage on, turn the gym off. If I was bumping into a lot of security doors, I would. Oh no. Fate has transpired to laugh at me in a very fun way. Okay. We've got the broken lever so we can open the greenhouse. This is less of a throwaway run now, and I have to start being serious. 1. So 1's going to be into dining room. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's going to cost me 9 steps. We'll do that. Yep. We're going to do that. This just turned into a slightly less joke run and more of a, oh, something's happening. Aquarium to parlour. Wish I had running shoes. Parlour straight to dark room. Grab our item from the dark room. It was a gem. Not too angry at that. Do I have a magnifying glass? No, I could have showed you the thing, but I already did, so. To the greenhouse. Right, that was 9. Well, shit. We have a door open. Not only that, but we have the closest door open. Now we don't want to run into the Great Hall. We do not want that to draw out for us. I have 0 keys, 1 gem. I've got a commissary. Was they selling keys? I don't remember. No metal detection of anything of any kind? No? Cool. You crack on with that. Cheers for that. Commissary, were you selling keys? No, just gems. Piss shit. This could have looked promising, but I think it's dead. I think it's gone. I think it's dead. Let's check the inventory. So this is a fun one. Out of all the rooms you've drafted so far, you can see what's lying around. Okay, so the inventory of the house told me that the actual secret garden key is lying around somewhere. But where? Where have I left? Where could I have left the secret garden key lying around? Where have I not been? Alright, 1 second. I'm going to pause because I need to use toilet. Where have I not looked? I don't understand. Not that it's going to be massively helpful to me. I need a normal key. There's no keys lying around the house. Commissary's not selling them. Unless North Cloister's unlocked and leads me into a room whereby I can find keys. That's my only chance. The secret garden key is just lying out. So, when you do the inventory of the house, it's telling you what's, like, essentially out there just lying around. Like, it's just sitting there in the open. Somewhere in a room, I have passed the secret garden key. I'm going to use a step and look in here. I'm trying to think of the rooms that have got spawns that I haven't looked at. That north hallway, I didn't go north on that hallway all the way. It could be sitting on a bench in the hallway. Is this locked? It's not. Not that it's helping me much. No, it's giving me somewhere to die though. It's giving me a corner to curl up in and die. Let's check that north hallway and see if we can fluke our way through maybe a security card door. It's not locked. Are you insane? You're selling keys, but you'll kill my run. is 100% going to be locked. Oh, I can't actually anyway. I don't have the gems. I'm going to code check my... I'm going to code check my key card. No, I'm going to code check my running shoes. Steps haven't been a problem nowadays. I'm going to code check the key card. Check item. I'm going to put that in there so I don't have to worry about it next time. Really. And I'll just try and pull the code check early. Yeah, that's a dead run. But I'm always fucking key starved. No matter what, I'm always starved on keys. And it's not like I use them to open like chests willy-nilly. I don't do that. But I'm always fucking starved to death on keys. And I've got the key card and I set the security level to high, but it's still, there's just too many key doors. And I know that's luck of the draw, but there's just too many keys. There's too many doors with keys, rather, that need keys up in the later stages. I never find enough. Like, I always pass the billiard room check. I always... Oh, look at that. Apparently, because I did the greenhouse, the cloister, and the courtyard, I've got a garden villa. 2 new rooms. I'll take it. There'll be more in the rotation now. We'll do one more run at it, I think. Maybe without the 10 steps of me getting absolutely robbed by that first thing. Could have been anything. I hate the fact that it starts me just inside the door. You know what I'm saying? I hate the fact that it kicks me off just inside the door, so I have to turn around and spend a step to get out here. Because it already cost me 5 to do this. What a beautiful estate. I hope we can own it one day. Fallout shelter. What day is this? 8? Started on the 4th. 8 days later, so this will be the... Now you want to say that it'll be the 11th. I think it's the 12th. Right, so we've got time lock safe. Set unlock date, we're going to do November 12th at 10 AM. Cool. Thanks. Right. So that's that done. So what this does as well, which is nice, is the next 3 rooms that I draft that are red, it's going to negate their damages. It's going to give me a sheltered thing. If I draft a lavatory, it'll do nothing. Remember that. If I draft the lava, it'll do fucking nout. Zip. It'll shelter it, it'll cost me 1, but it won't shelter me from anything. Because there's no negative effects of a lava other than it being a... what's it called? Let's do a parlour. Let's have a look at what it is before we think of solving it. Only 1 box is true. Only 1 box contains gems. That is true. Gems are in the white box. Can you see that? How that's a paradoxical statement? Only 1 box is true. Only 1 box contains gems. Gems are in the white box. If you take that as said, that means all 3 of them are telling the truth. That's not the case. Only 1 box is true. Only 1 box contains gems. That's definitely true. The gems are in the white box. Gems are in the white box. Only 1 box is true. That would mean that you'd be believing that one. So if only 1 box is true, and then you look at that and say only 1 box contains the gems, that means 2 boxes are true. So that can't be true. I don't think that can be true. Gems are in the white one. don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking too much about levers and doorways. Gems are in the white box. Only one box can change gems is definitely true. Only one box is true. So if that's telling the truth and they're in the white box, then that means that's telling the truth. That means that's lying. Gems are in the white box. I think you're a liar. You're definitely telling the truth. And I think you're telling the truth. No, you're telling the truth. You're lying. You're... Oh my god, hang on. I've got myself in a twist now. Wait a second. Only one box is true. Well, let's just fucking open one because I want to keep running. I've not got long left. Only one box is true. Gems are in the white box. That would mean, they're like, are you lying? And you two are telling the truth. But if you're telling the truth, that means they're in here. Fuck it, whatever. I'm moving on. I've already got bored. I really don't. I really can't put that straight in my head. It's meant to confuse you, and goddamn did they get hard, but this is not a hard one. I'm just not thinking. Only one box is true. One box contains gems is definitely true. Gems are in the white box. I think you're lying. You're telling the truth. I think you're lying. But that means that you're telling the truth. Shit. Do a white one. I just fucking clocked what I was reading out loud. My brain just went, are you okay? Anyway, right. Like an absolute statements aside, let's open the drawing room. The drawing room! Let's try and get some items, for goodness sake. Please now, please. A den now? I'm not really wealthy enough to afford a commissary, but a gem? That's not a high traffic area, I'm taking that. If I'm never walking through this room again, I don't need 2 steps. I don't need a free room. Sure. Chest? Nope. Nope. Cool. No chest. I'll take it. Oh, I wasted like 3 steps then because of my indecisiveness. There's a picture on the floor. You can look at it. It's a bird. Let's take the west hall. And then go the other side before we start wasting, because we've been pushing our luck now. The drawing room. I don't necessarily need you to do anything fancy for me, drawing room. Just be a good person, if that's okay. You're not going to cost me anything to draft. One way or another, I'm blocking up there. I can redraw the floor plan. Nice. Sure. Take security. Items. New. The same old trick with the key cards. I'm going to put it on low until I get a code check. I don't want it to spawn key card doors. And if offline, set it to unlocked. Sick. Just want to draft some new rooms as well if we can. That'd be interesting. Let's go back to Great Hall. Too many steps being wasted doing this stuff. I should just be pushing, but I'm not. Sure. What are you selling? Just selling. So I can remember you. Salt shaker shovel. 1 more coin for that. 2 more for that. I'd like a shovel. But I'm not that bad about it. Let's get rid of the chapel. It doesn't do any damage. I'm sheltered. You can see it comes up. You can't see it. It says it above chapel. Moving me again. There you go. It says sheltered. I didn't move me. I moved the actual game. There you go. It says sheltered. From the chapel's wrath. I owe God nothing. I owe him nothing. Actually. Oh gosh. Wrong way. Wrong way. Oh my God. Just kick the table. Something fierce. Yes. Okay, cool. Let's think. Chapel door. Your pantry, get some coins, and maybe get a utility room or a closet. Yeah, I'll take closet. Nice. And that's what you do. You just like keep like rocking different like rooms just to try and see what you can make. Chapel doesn't lead to security, although it should. Oh, I've got some coins. Let's take a... Oh, I don't need to buy that. Let's take... I'm going to take a sledge and hope I make enough for a shovel later, or I'll find a shovel. Alright. North security. Let's go with... I need more maneuverability. So hallway is going to be the key. Courtyard kind of sits perfect. I might have a shovel. Wait, did I buy a shovel? No, I bought a sledge. Chest? Yes, chest, but no shovel. The game heard me moaning about keys. That's sick. Let's do... office would be nice. We could spread some money around. Gymnasium, we wouldn't lose any steps at all. I mean... Sure, we'll do office. I could explain another puzzle as well, which is delightful. Alright, in the office, we can read the emails. Spread gold in the estate, please. Done. So if we build a conference room now, there's more gold everywhere. Network, we'll put Swan Song in. And get us in the network. Now we can check emails, because the office is the only place that has access to emails. Which is delightful. Power. Oh, I'll go to the bottom one first, sorry. VAC indicator lights are installed were turned on. However, it should be noted that the white indicator only displays after syncing all 6. This is how you solve the VAC indicator that you saw me do earlier. If you didn't see that, somewhere else. Just a bit of notes that says, yes, that's correct. It's meant to do that. Changes to the estate. Just want to let you know, changes you requested to your will have been implemented and notarized. If your premonition, God forbid, should bear fruit, rest assured. Well, that was October 7th. So, like... So... That's on November 1st. Now, our uncle, great uncle, passed away on the 4th, or just before. You've not left me any instructions for the following week, and you know how much I hate leaving critical plans up to the last minute. As soon as you decide on the definite plans for the holidays, please pass the message on to me, either through Harley, who's valeting for you this week, or if you absolutely insist, through the confounded electronic typewriter. He didn't leave instructions because he knew what was coming. It's just the way it is. There you go. Network, remote terminal access, because I think I can activate. I can access the what? Is there a clock in here, by the way? Because we can make our way out and try and get the fallout shelter open. Have you got a clock in? You do not have a clock in your office? You fucking loser. Anyway, another cheat is incoming. See this? Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, and Heavens of the Major. March of the Count. Oh shit, I need to get back to security room. March of the Count. This is the Count. See? He's the Count. You'd know that if you draft the foyer, but you can also find him other places. Flick this switch. March of the Count is just... that's the clue. So we're going to cheat again. Are you ready for more cheatiness? Here we go. So, March of the Count is literally what it sounds like. The month March. And how many counts are in this room? No. 1, 2, 3. 3. So no matter which way you format the date, American or English, or right or wrong, it's 0, 3, 0, 3. And that's another one. And we get something that doesn't seem important in context now. but it is important. I think I can go back and read this whenever I want. So while I'm standing here, I'm going to double check. Can I go back and read my red letters whenever I like? No. Okay, so we'll flick through it now quickly. Thank you for promptly answering our demands and not involving the police, allowing this unfortunate transaction to transpire as smoothly as one could hope. And while I'm guessing that you had hoped to never hear from us again, we had given you back the envelopes. We felt that one final red letter of our own was merited given the circumstances. Hopefully you will not be as careless with this missive as you were the others. Correspondence is incriminating and should be kept safe, not desk drawers. Let's first put your apprehensions aside. I'm going to move that up because I've just noticed it's tilt when I glance to the side of my eye. Let's first put your apprehensions aside. I'm sure another red envelope is in the last thing you expected to find from you on your desk this week. No, we are not making more demands, and no, we do not have copies of the other letters. You were already more than generous and accommodating. At least we can do is fulfill our end of the bargain. So why write you at all? Why incriminate ourselves? Further, if we already have what we want in a word, principles. After reading your eloquent reply to our initial note, it became apparent to us that there has been a few misunderstandings. This letter is intended to clarify some of those points and hopefully will place our schemes in a softer light. First, we may have gotten too excited with the colourful language of blackmail, but our goal was to never terrorise, despite what you may believe you interpreted as a thinly veiled threats towards your young nephew. That's us. I want to personally assure you there was never any tangible danger. If we gave any impressions we would hurt the youngster, it was meant only in the very vague sense of hurting his social prospects. And yes, while we admit that our word choices might be questionable, enough so that it would be reasonable to accuse us of being intentionally misleading, we hope you believe us when we tell you that this was not a calculated ploy to elicit payment. However, as payment has been received, there is nothing to be gained by scrutinising the questionable ethics that were employed in our extortion of these funds. Little defence can be mustered on that score. Additionally, any judgmental tone you may have detected when we discussed the content of your stolen letters was entirely unintended. We want it on record that we do not consider ourselves superior to you and your family in any way, and are in fact entirely sympathetic to the underlying cause that the letters pertain to, and you thought this letter couldn't get more incriminating for us. Again, we feel guilty as sin, and the only time will tell if the financial recompense will outweigh the culpability. Even though you will never hear from us again, we hope this parting letter will result in you thinking of us and our dealings, if not favourably, then at least sympathetically. Sorry for the inconvenience. Forever, Anonymous X. So that's one of the red letters. These are important, as you can see, because it's now recorded just underneath my thing. It's just up that way. So I need to box back to security before anything else if I want to see a benefit from today. I'm not going to push any further north. I'm going to head straight for... Do I not have a shovel? Bro, bitch. So yeah, that letter out of context just seems strange. But it's obviously some extortion scheme was going on. Now, we're going to upgrade one of the rooms. So one of our deck is obviously built of draft rooms. We're going to upgrade one. It's going to be a storeroom. Okay, let's have a look. We can now change the storeroom to house 2 keys, 1 gem, 1 coin. We can now have it house 1 key, 2 gems and 1 coin. Or we can have it house 1 key, 1 gem, 10 coins. Well, that sounds great to get 10 coins. I'm going to take the keys because I'll start with 4 coins as it is. Okay, the bright sun coming in on me. I'll start with coins and gems as it is. So I'm going to upgrade the storeroom. So now whenever I draft a storeroom, I'll get 2 keys. Which is great, because I am key starved pretty much fucking constantly. Let's do west. No, let's go hallway courtyard. Where am I going? The wrong way, that's where I'm going. Also the wrong way. This is the one. Let's do hallway. Check this, see what we can get open. A bedroom, a spare room, and a nook. Take a bedroom, I think. A key would be nice. I'm not really step starved, so I'm going to take a key for now. Fuck me drunk. Redraw. Coat check gets me my key card, which can help me. It would end that little courtyard one I'm having now. take the key card, just in case we do push too much further north. And I'll try and come back to coat check. Alright, so now I've got my key card. I'll recheck it if I remember to. A clock would be nice. Any of these rooms packing a clock? Should we just dash and have a look? There's a clock outside the front. Oh, there we go. Hey, it's 10:30. What time did I tell it to open? 10? I think I got it to open at 10. Did I? I can't remember. There's nothing I can do about the natural light, by the way. It's just the way it is. There's blinds there and everything. It's just too bright. Let's check see whether this is open, because we might get ourselves another bit of law. You're a son of a bitch. What time did I set it to open? I said 10. Have I got the day wrong? Did I get the day wrong? What day are we on? I must have got the day wrong. What day are we on? We're on day 7? No, it's got to be an hour in advance. I should have actually tried it, but there you go. No, I'm on the 8th day. 8. 9th and 11th. I'm counting to 12. Was it open and I just fucked with it? Wait, have I lost my brains? What's going on? It's the 12th, is it? Whatever, we'll see whether it pops at midday. Exit. Okay, we wasted some steps there, so I'll try and do a bedroom when we draft back up. Let's run back to the house. It's a very relaxing game. I find myself putting podcasts on and just drifting around this manor for absolutely hours. It's a shame that I couldn't draw the pump room this early. I'd like to, because that'd be a really cool one. So it's going to open at 12. 5 minutes is an hour, so... Right, let's crack on then. Let's try and put some more rooms out on the board. Let's go... Do we do office? Office north or Westwick north? Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Catch a dang, might tell. If squirrels, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. We're going to go west. Nice. Right. It is a... What's this camera? Is my camera drifting? No, why is my camera drifting again? The solutions have been done, by the way. The solutions have been made. I probably just didn't center it from the beginning. The problem is I center it on my opening scene where it's just me on a full screen. Like a narrow cam on me. I said I'll start it on that. And then like I'll kick the shit out of the desk as per usual because it's me. I'm just naturally an aggressive person. I don't want a garage. Checks to see whether it's got fucking car keys. I don't care about going that way. I care about going that way. And then I'm going to try this one. Oh, the lab's here. Boom. Bit shit. Take a dark room. I'm not going to go in there. Or am I sheltered? Am I sheltered? Is that my third one? Second one? I'm sheltered. It won't go dark. Ha 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 ha. Key. I should have done this one first, really. Never mind. Let's see what we get. A corridor and just shut the billiard room off? Yes. Let's go get our keys from the billiard room. Because this could be secret garden key. It's totally possible. 4. And then it's 2 times 5. Oh! Fuck this. 4, 10. It's a bit weird on the thingy front for me. So it's 20 minus 10 divided by 5. Got it? You see how I did that? You can see how sensitive this fucking thing is. Now it's 11 minus 3. You with me? You following me so far? You with me? 11 minus 3. And then times by 1, which makes no difference because it's still the fucking same. It's still 8. And then divided by 4. Which do you... Not garden key, which is a little upsetting. Let's do office. I'm going to waste some steps because I think we'll run into some security doors soon. And I've got a key card and it'd be a shame to waste it. So let's go. Den, drawing room, security. 3 steps. Den, drawing room, security. Let's flip this the other way now. Let's tell it that we want some keycard doors. Done. Now we're now in the random gen of the game. I've asked it to spew in more security doors. 17 steps. So whatever happens, we're doing a bedroom or a kitchen coming up. I hope not. I could do the straight something or other first. That's the one. Now I could do with a bedroom or a kitchen. That puts me heavily reliant on that, but I'm doing a bedroom. It's going to give me something. The fucking car keys. This will be my final shelter. So I'm taking it because it might spawn running shoes. It did not spawn running shoes. That's what we're looking for. We want keycard doors. That, not so much. Not so much. That, because there's still a chance I could get the secret garden. Observatory would be nice. Changes a few things around. Let's do observatory, because at least it affects the run. Now, red rooms are now back on the board. So I can't do anything about that. Apples give me more steps. Take it. Plus an extra star for tomorrow, so now I've got 7. Keycard. I only care about this first room. Do I have a need for utility? Not really. Dining room continues this going, or a lab. I'm going to take a lab. It seems stupid. I can't do a lab. I'm going to have to do a dining room. I'm rank 5. Stop locking doors like this, please, bro. I can't make anything good. 10 extra steps. Well, what choice have I got? I've got no choice. So I'll take the 10 steps. A gem. I don't hate you too badly. I hate you a bit, but if I get to rank 8, I can come back here and get more food. Speaking of food, I can get a kitchen. I'm just happy that that's unlocked, if anything. I'll take a kitchen. Not that I've got much money. But I don't have a coupon book. And you're selling bananas for 2. I think that's going to shaft us. I think we're going to be locked now. So it should have been observatory at this point. We're at the behest of whatever the game wants to give us now. This is the problem we have. So I'm going to have to take a library and go back to observatory. You're going to give me something? No. I'm going to order a book though. I'm going to go for the Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. I'll see that next time. You can go upstairs. Upstairs is kind of interesting because it gives you some facts about your game. What you've done, what you've run. Same over that side. I'm just going to go down. You hesitate before you even run around because you're like, wait a minute, can I afford this? I can't afford this though. Kitchen. What am I at now? Rank 6. I'm at rank 6. So if the observatory can curve me up 2 steps, I can get some food. Whoa, here we go. And that's done it. That has shot us down in flames. Son of a bitch. I can't re-roll. And that's it. Our luck has run out, ladies and gentlemen. Anything on the floor? No. Turn the gym off. Don't know why I'm doing that. Whatever. And that's about the top and bottom of it, really. If I really just want to feel extra sad, I could go check the security room, but it's too far away. And that's the run. He's done. I'm going to call it there. Son of a bitch. Insanity. Not bad, no, it's fine. Like, you'd think that you'd be hitting these walls and you'd be getting frustrated, but you're really not. You don't mind. You really don't mind. I'm going to just do a power run as fast as I can. I should have gone and waited for the fallout room, but I lost all my patience. It's confusing as to what fucking day that you're on. Because it started on day 4, like I'm on day 9. So you'd be thinking, okay, so it's the 13th, is it not? Or would it be the 14th? Let's do... Done that one. Done that one. Make an offer and receive a blessing. If I'd have picked my thingy up, I'm going to take this. Because, fuck it. Anything? You're going to give me something for free? Do you want to give me a freebie? Nope. I kind of wanted the schoolhouses to drop. I suppose I could re-roll another day and see where they get the schoolhouses to drop. But, to be fair, I've not pushed high enough in the mansion at all. Somebody's going to do a single day completion of this, and I don't know how the fucking hell they're going to do it. Like, I genuinely don't. Because they'll be doing it without all these little extras that I've added onto myself. Let's go straight up. Let's get some items. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. I didn't even recheck my key card. I don't check the key card in the code check. There's so many things to remember when you're moving. Let's do a drawing room. We'll pay 3 steps. We'll try and get a bedroom over here. Pantry, we'll take some money. I'm not redrawing that one. This one, I'm not asking for anything but perfection. None of you are perfection. You are. Nice. A den will connect us to the pantry, but I've no real need for it to connect me to the pantry. So, a kitchen, maybe? A nook will get me a key. But a kitchen will get me food. I'd rather have a commissary than a kitchen. I'm going to go grab these coins. I was going to come in there anyway, so it's not like I've wasted time. Key. Let's do... Oh, for fuck's sake, no. I might get a sledgehammer in a bit, so we'll leave it. West, take it. Observatory, yes, please. We're going to speed run a little bit, something. We get a key. And an extra star ready for tomorrow, so we'll get different constellations. We could get like a, you know, get 4 groups of 2. I don't know how you do that, but you could get like a a 5 and a 3 and, you know, different stuff. Let's do north. Let's explore this path until it's dead. A den to get me a gem. Parlour will get me some gems. I'll take a guaranteed gem over me probably getting shit wrong. Because that's what I fucking do, baby. We'll push until we start to find a lot of locked doors. Let's take a billiard room. And see if we can get something out of this. 16. Watch me bust out the calculator and I fucking would. 10 divided by 2 is there. And then we've got 12 divided by 4. Where are you? There you are. And then we've got 5, 8, minus 7 is 1, times 18. I hate it when it just does that pointless shit. So I've got 1 times 18 is 18 divided by 3. So like, there's a more crafty way of doing that sum. If you're, ooh, that's friendly. Now I don't really need security as bad. So I could do that. Let's go. I'm trying to just make some new rooms spawn, but also, call me crazy, but I want to have fun. Yeah, I'll take hallway. I'll take a dead end here if you've got one. Fucking commissary. Courtyard, but I don't have a shovel. I'll take commissary. Pay for 3 steps. See if I can get some running shoes. Nice. That's going to make my life a bit easier. I'm also selling a sledgehammer, which is worth noting. Let's go. I don't hate a storeroom because I've still got the entrance all side. I don't want to waste the corridor. Also, I could do with something to negate some of this step madness that I've got going. Get you a key. Got the red prince. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true colour, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. He never looked up, for the fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book and turned his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad. The story he had read in the bath and the bed. And maybe you can guess with the clues we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, the book is quite near, in fact in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a prince and his book, the red book we just read. There you go. I read you a nursery rhyme of some sort of thing. Let's go. Oh god, I've not got a nice way around or down, have I? So we're going to just go hallway. Although down there, I'm going to keep going until I hit locks. When I hit locks, we'll call it out. I'm going to be like, nah, we're done. I don't care about going that way. I'd rather just use entrance and just be done with it. Although I could do security and ask it to keep doing security doors. Kitchen selling food, but I don't have money. Parlour will give me gems, but it'll kill the journey off. So let's do security. Normal trick, but this time we've got a key card. So we're going to go in here, key card system. Hi, please. If I kill the power, unlock the doors. Done. This one. I don't have a shovel, but I could get one. Ready? Watch this. Watch this shovel play. Metal detector. But the security doors are already coming in, which is lovely. Let's go down here and we'll just arse around with what keys we've got left. Or we could just call it off. I'd be using a spare room in the hopes that I wouldn't need it later, but I probably might. So there's our goodies. Even though I've got a security card, he thinks he has. I'm going to use a corridor. Oh, I might use a... No, I'm going to use a corridor here. And then go billiards room, I think. Yeah, billiard room north. So occasionally, instead of it taking a step off me, you'll see a shoe appear like that. And that means that... Okay, we're hitting locks now. We're getting into it now. We're getting into it. Spread gems around the place? What for? What do I want gems for? Take my money. Take my last one. Nice. Take a key. Anything on the altars? New. Alright, let's use the chapel for what God intended. Pay money and then just run off. A walk-in closet. Give me 4 items. I'm gonna do it. Was it a sleep mask? Oh, it's another key. We're keyed up from the feed up, which is great. We just don't have many gems. We're kind of behesting to wherever the game wants to take us if we don't use gems. I don't have any money, so you can't take any, so fuck you. I don't need gems, so I'll do parlor. And we're going to make it harder for ourselves. Gems are in the white box. The words with the... Hang on, the statements with the word white are always true. Statement on the white box is true. Oh, wait, no, because... Wait a minute, listen to me. Listen to me now, hear me out. Give me this. Wait a second. Why am I even doing this? I'm just going to make it harder when I'm not even using gems. What am I playing at? Plum catch. Check the thing in. Ooh, we got the pool. Pools are fun. Puts the sauna, the pump room, and stuff into the run, which means I could draw the pump room, which is exciting. Isn't it? Let's go lateral for a chance of it not being locked. You suck. Oh, the pump room. Fun. Ready to see one more puzzle before we leave? Let's do it. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to drain the fountain. See? Fountain. These are our reserve tanks. They've both got 2 in them. Let's do greenhouse. So now we've got an instruction of what goes to what. So the greenhouse is the 4th one or the 5th one? 5th one. The greenhouse goes through pump 1 and exclusively into tank 1. So let's empty the greenhouse into tank 1. Sick. And now we've got the pool. Can take an extra 1, so we'll do that. The pool goes exclusively through tank 4 into tank 1. We're going to evacuate this 1 that we just picked up into pool, so this makes this puzzle even easier. Oh, I didn't select pool on the board. Right. That gives us a lovely empty canvas to start work on. Let's put this back. Okay. To be a lot simpler like that with it, just these ones. So the fountain needs to be emptied. We can get 3 of it. We can put 3 of it into the kitchen in the greenhouse. So I'm going to go to the fountain. The fountain goes through pump 2 and it goes where I want it to. So I'm going to empty the first 2 out. Nice. Switch it. Delicioso. Then we're going to go through what I think... Take that off. We're going to go through... I think... What does greenhouse go through? Greenhouse goes exclusively... Wait, what's greenhouse again? Jesus. Yeah, it's 5. Greenhouse goes exclusively through pump 1 into tank 1. Nice. So pump 1, tank... What am I on? Tank 2. Tank 1. Now we're going to dump all this water into the greenhouse. As much as we can. Well, that does that. Kitchen goes exclusively through pump 1 from tank 1. Tank 1's empty, so I'm cool with that. So let's empty the rest of our shit. Did we fill greenhouse? No. Let's do fountain. Tank 2. Wait, no. 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 Stop it. Let go of the button. Fountain goes exclusively through tank. So we could just push it to the reserve tank. Delightful. Kitchen. How does kitchen work? Kitchen is 3, he says. Kitchen is 4. Kitchen, you're 4. You go pump 3 exclusively into tank 2. Yep. Let's empty tank 2 into the kitchen. Hang on, was that tank 2? You went through pump 3 into the kitchen? No. 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 There you go. Where are you? Kitchen. What's kitchen again? 4. Yeah, kitchen's 4. Cool. I was confusing myself then. Let's fill the kitchen up. Sorted. And this will be... Let's switch... If I switch this to tank 2... No. 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 Yeah. And I immediately select the fountain, it should take another handful of us. Nice. We've got 1 left in fountain. We need to get that into greenhouse. So, where are you, greenhouse? Greenhouse is 5. Goes through pump 1 into tank 1. Tank 1's already full. So we'd have to... Wait a minute. Think it through. Oh no, it's already full. That's the point. I'm trying to take it out, aren't I? Greenhouse, pump 1, tank 1. Greenhouse. There. That gives us room in our reserve tank. 1 unit. Just shift fountain. To tank 1. Done. The fountain is empty. Which is what you want. I'll explain why in a minute. I haven't opened anything, so I don't know why I'm trying to make out that I'm like going to be really excited to unlock this shit. I don't have any money, so I can't buy food. But that's my goal for the day. I've got the fountain on. Don't need a breaker. I don't like any of this. Ooh, the rumpus room. That'll be fun. Costs 3 steps, but I can look at something new. Oh, but the dining room opens north. Oh, bollocks. I could have showed the Great Alzada. He put money in like a talking dude and he predicts the future in a really ominous way, as they want to do. Let's just do as much damage as we can to the world before we leave. Sure. With 15 steps, I don't know what I'm expecting to happen. The dark room now? Passage would be nice though, because that opens up a few things. So I'm not gonna be able to do it because I haven't had the luck really to What are you binking at? What? 1 coin. Cheers. I haven't really had enough luck with finding item rooms. Oh my goodness, imagine seeing the vault right now. Insanity. Nope, we'll do spare room. I've kept it all this time. It's fine. Oh, that's where we could do our death scene, would be the laboratory. Cost me 3. I'm not going to make it back. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not going to make it back anyway, so just... let's go look at something new. Oh my god. So the dining room that I created, how many steps back? Oh, hang on a minute. As soon as I leave this room, unless this room's got food in it, this is the end. So I can... What are you beeping at? It's going. Effective immediately. If mail can be accessed from anywhere. That doesn't sound true to me. I have the pump room, but not the boiler room, which is sad. This is another feature of the game you can do. Experiments. Jesus. Wait, we could do something here. Hold on a minute. Let's pull something off. This would be funny as fuck. Whenever you draft a shop room, I'm not going to do that because I've already done it. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, set your steps to 40. I'm going to do it. Imagine. Did I just go deaf? I know the audio's still coming through, but did my earphone just die? Oh no, it didn't. It's just super quiet. Okay, this could be an actual fucking big brain play. If I can draft a room of 2 gems or more, we're in. Does that count? Does that count? I don't think that counts because it's steps, not gems. Oh no. I'm not using gems today. Oh, that would have been an amazing play. Could you imagine? Could you actually imagine? Doesn't matter anymore. I'm done. Unless you've got like food in here somewhere. Is there any food in here? That'd be funny. Just a banana on the floor somewhere. Can you not science up a snack at all? Oh, that would have been the most I'm so tripping that would have been an amazing play. Imagine, like if I could, I forgot I was using steps. So what you can do is you can do experiments on the house. And like you can run an experiment. And I can't really show you now. But like you can run an experiment and test it. Oh, I can actually show you. You can run an experiment. It says it there on the green post-it note. You can run an experiment and it changes the conditions of the house. Which is wild. Actually wild. But for what it's worth, I can quickly look at the antechamber door before I die. Are you ready? There it is. No luck. Poor luck on it, but that's just RNG for you anyway. So 2 seconds, I'm going to have to do one of them outro things. Hold on. Look at my respectable villa, by the way. 30 rooms is respectable. What? Anyway, that was Blueprints and me just having some fun, cheating my way through the beginning and trying to just find some interesting rooms to show and stuff like that and different mechanics. It is a really fun game. That was like the first 9 days, but obviously I spent a bit of them just dicking around and practicing like and using what I already know to unlock certain things. But it is a really fun game. I hope it's wet your whistle to give it a try yourself to see whether you can dish out the rooms better than me. You probably can. I'm a nightmare for it. I'm terrible for just sticking down rooms without thinking too hard. And I know I had options in that last one, as you can see over that side. I did have options. I had the corridor and stuff that I could have gone back to, but because I was using steps instead of gems, it was thinking that would have been a brilliant play at the end though. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you wouldn't mind interacting with the video, it's a click for you, but it means the absolute world to me. And I will see you next time. Let me know if you're doing blueprints. I really want to see. If you're making videos, link me up because I want to see some of them. I've been watching a lot. So I'll give you a follow. I will actually subscribe if you're doing blueprints and Watch what you do. Anyways, next time, take care.